Friends, Susan Axelrod here, the Confidence Coach. Welcome to the Confidence Zone. Surprises, signs, and support. Yesterday, I received a surprise in the mail, and I'm coming here to ask you if you sent it to me. Here it is. I received this beautiful plant. Yeah, it was snowing yesterday, and I was just sitting here minding my own business, and eventually Cooper barked and I knew somebody was here. So I went down to check it out, and there was this big tall box outside my door. And when I opened it, there was this beautiful plant in it. And I thought to myself, oh, Sarah must have sent me a plant because I had only recently been speaking with her about wanting a plant for downstairs. She didn't, and neither did Rebecca. And so I contacted my siblings. Did you guys send me a plant? And they said no. And then I contacted my one client in California who I thought might send me a plant, even if she didn't tell me about it, but it wasn't her either. And so I'm coming here to ask you, did you send me a plant? If you did, please let me know, because I'm so grateful and I want to thank you personally. I don't remember that I have come into the confidence zone to talk about wanting more plants. So that being the case, I don't know why somebody sent me a plant. But to the second point of my title, signs, my one client, when I told her about receiving a plant and she said, no, it wasn't from her. She happens to be very much into flowers, gardening, the whole idea of how you plant the seeds in the ground and then the seeds, break open and then the blossom begins to burst through and then the bloom grows and then you have this beautiful color. So she said, oh, Susan, what a beautiful sign for you of blossoming and blooming in the middle of the winter. And I thought to myself, wow, I love signs now. I love everything about signs. And so I said, my gosh, it's a beautiful sign for me. Also, it's not all green like these other plants, which I also love, but it has this beautiful color embedded with the green in the plant. So it has a really beautiful beautiful to it. So I want to let you know that this is the third thing that I've received, and both the other things that I received have really been transformative for me. The first thing I received was a blanket from Wayne Grover that had the symbol YANA on it, Y-A-N-A, the logo. And Y-A-N-A, YANA, stands for You Are Not Alone. And Wayne Grover, I didn't know, he was a friend of my friend, and somehow he had found me online. And then out of the blue one day, I got this blanket. I did the same thing. Did you send this to me? He contacted me. He said, I sent it to you. And then I said, why did you send it to me? And he said, you put so much good out in the world. I wanted to know you are not alone. And I wanted to give a little good back to you. And I was completely taken aback, saying, what is this? And it turns out this wonderful man, Wayne Grover, which I don't remember where he lives now, in what state in the country, Wayne Grover did this. He created this organization and created beautiful jewelry. I should have gotten my necklace because I immediately went on and then I ordered YANA necklaces for me and Sarah and Rebecca, and other things that I sent to other people. And this whole idea, he told me the story of how he developed this thesis, You Are Not Alone, and the logo and the organization or company, I think it is. So it's a little dormant right now, but Wayne, if you're watching this, you know I'm still interested in YANA or YANA, however you pronounce it. And I'm very interested in it because it has become deeply embedded into my work with my clients. You are not alone. I am here with you. The other gift that I got one day out of the blue was this. Now, if you follow me here in the Confidence Zone, you know very well the story of this book, The Healer Within, by Dr. Roger Yanka, who is the head of the Institute of Integrative Qigong and Tai Chi, IIQTC. And it came to me out of the blue, and I started reading it. And as a result of reading this book, Qigong came into my life. And once again, I came online. I said, who sent me this book? So my brother's high school friend, Dougie, contacted me and said, I sent you that book. Because he said, I've watched you, and I thought that this book might support what you're doing. Well, this book changed my life. Helping me to integrate in a different way, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and also energetically, by understanding what Dr. Yanka Roger talks about as the 4 buckets: movement, massage, meditation, and breathing. From there, I went on to become certified through his institute as a level 1 Qigong and Tai Chi Easy teacher. And now I incorporate Qigong into my work with my clients, into my work with my groups, and even with strangers, sometimes whom I meet. And so, these stories are all real. And I titled this Surprises, Signs, and what? Support. Surprises, signs, and support. Out of the blue, they both happen to be men, Wayne and Doug, just sent me these gifts. And they were transformative for me. And then yesterday, I received this beautiful plant. And now I'm asking you, did you send me this plant? And if so, please let me know so I can personally thank you, because it's beautiful. It came at exactly the right time. We're in the middle of a big snowstorm. It's bringing life into my home. It's bringing beauty into my space right downstairs. I already had been thinking about plants, and I know I didn't order it myself. And so I already know where it's going to go. I want it downstairs because I want more green in my living room area. And so if you sent it to me, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm grateful. Please let me know so I can contact you personally. And if you didn't, if you're inspired by these very true stories, then go ahead and do something fun and unexpected for someone else. And you'll never know if you help to transform their lives. People want to have impact. People want to make legacy. People want so many things. They want to be important, and they want all these things. You can really be important in one person's life by sending a surprise in support of who they are and what they're doing. It doesn't have to be expensive. It doesn't have to be massive. It can be thoughtful and deep. And if you want to send a surprise of a coaching session with me, then let me know. I'll send you a link. You can buy a session, a one-time session, and you can gift it to someone if you think it might be helpful for them to feel a little bit more confident and empowered. Okay, friends, that's it for today in the Confidence Zone. Have a wonderful day and send someone a surprise. You'll never know what kind of sign of support it will be in their lives. Take good care.